Austin arrives at Ava's gallery because she's been ignoring his calls and texts. She says it's good he came as this is long overdue conversation. She asks about his cousin, and he says Mason's being moved to Pentonville and has a deal being worked out. Ava asks if Mason is giving up his boss Cyrus as part of this deal. Austin says he's not sure what the terms of the deal are, and Ava isn't surprised. She also notes he didn't deny Mason works for Cyrus, which means he does too. She screams at him for pressuring her to do all she did for Cyrus and Mason to get her husband's body back when Nicholas wasn't even dead. Ava says he could have told her the truth months ago, so why didn't he tell her? Austin claims he was trying to protect her, but she thinks he didn't tell her as it made it easier to manipulate her. She thinks Cyrus ordered him to get close to her, and she was a fool to think he cared for her. Austin insists he does care for her, he likes being close to her, and all he did was to save her. Austin opens up about his history with Cyrus. He explains when he was younger, Cyrus showed up in Pawtucket and was a legitimate businessman then. He gave Mason a job, he got into business with his family, and he paid for his education. He says that's when things got dicey, and Cyrus believes he owns him. He explains he was forced to testify and get Cyrus an early release because he had Mason kidnap her. Cyrus knew his feelings for her were his leverage, and Mason wasn't supposed to try and kill her. He begs her to believe that everything he did was to save her. Ava thinks he's starting to believe his own words, and he could have gone to Sonny or the cops. He insists he couldn't, but Ava says he could have, but he cared far too much about saving himself than saving her. He swears he was trying to save her, but Ava says it was Joss, Dex, and Dante who saved her. If it was left up to him, then she'd be dead. Austin was doing what Cyrus asked and explains he knows firsthand what Cyrus can do if he doesn't get his way. She vents that she hates him, and Austin says he knows. He is sorry he dragged her into this. He claims he cares about her, but all she can do is scream at him to get out. Austin leaves. Joss returns to her room, and Adam corners her to study for their next exam as he needs to ace it. And a lot is riding on it with his parents. Joss can't study tonight and says he's got this. As he becomes insistent, even grabbing Joss' arm, Dex arrives and tells him to back off. Adam apologizes but says Dex can't understand how much pressure they are under. Joss suggests Adam find a new study partner, but he cries that he needs her. Joss tells Adam that she has a busy schedule and that he needs more time than she can give him. Adam tells her how much she's already helped him, even in ways she doesn't know. Joss says she's sorry. He says it's cool and walks off. Dex and Joss head into her room, and Dex asks what the deal with Adam is. Joss says he fears he's going to fail, which he won't, and he is under a lot of pressure from his parents. She doesn't know how much more he can take. Joss can't imagine the pressure he's under. She finds it sad that Adam can't enjoy college and has probably been under pressure from his parents since he was a kid. Dex thinks if anyone can help Adam, it's her. Later, Joss sees Spencer is blowing up her phone with messages. She knows he and Trina are having trouble, and she hates seeing them like this. In his room, Adam talks to his dad on the phone and assures him that he's studying, and that he knows how important this semester is. He promises his dad that he's fine, and he's not doing that anymore. After getting off the phone, Adam takes some pills and sits down to study. Dan comes home and tells Sam that he has an update on Charlotte. He fills her in off camera, and they can't see Charlotte doing all this just to get Anna out of her father's life. Sam suggests this could go back to the WSB and Anna's past being exposed. Given Valentin faced some legal trouble in the past for his crimes, she may feel Anna shouldn't have gotten away with hers. Sam asks if there is any evidence that Charlotte burned Anna's house down. He says there is none, and it's just a theory, and Anne insists they not make Charlotte a person of interest. Anna arrives at Sonny's office, and he offers her a drink. He asks what is going on. She tells him that he needs to ramp up his security, as she was right, and he was the target of the Metro Court shooting. She says the person responsible for her stalking could never have taken a shot at her. Sunny assumes it's because it's Charlotte. Anna refuses to believe Charlotte burned her house down, and the PCPD isn't even considering her a person of interest, and she wants it to stay that way. Anna says she needs help. Anna opens up that Valentin has known about Charlotte for months and kept silent to protect them.